Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him and picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Great cut. They whiff on him. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. Holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Missouri now in the red zone. They'll run it to the left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. All around, offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice...
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down here for this offense. Gives it to the back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, that's just a great individual effort to lay out like that to make a catch.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Using a strong stiff arm. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a 3rd down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
He's got it near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Missouri. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take off. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Now the try for two. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's running out of time here. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's second down here. Gonna run it. It's Cortez. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Still plenty of life left. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Missouri. No chance to catch it.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looks like he's going to run it. In the clear at the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to the running back. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first.
Touchdown, LSU. And the comeback is on. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Oh, here comes the reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Running with purpose. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, I love this option call, but the quarterback, I think he's just trying to make a play that wasn't there. Sometimes on this option play, you just got to eat it. It's just not there. The execution's not there. The defense plays it well. You got to tip your cap. Here, he tries to make a play that's not there, and the result is a loss of yardage.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking right, this one caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No huddle here for the offense.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Missouri.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? And he lost one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the back now goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This quarterback on fire today. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Hey guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Breaking tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Not much on that play, brought down short. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Touchdown, Missouri. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.